Hello everyone, welcome to Jagannath Mathematics Tutorials. If you are new to this channel, please like, share and subscribe. So, we're in this series gear up for JEE Mains 2025, and here is the first question in your screen. The domain of the function fx equals to square root of log 1 by mod of x is. So, please try this question and let's get into the solution. So we are given this function fx as square root of log 1 by mod x. Now we know that the square root function is defined only when this function is greater than or equal to 0, right? Okay. Now for this to happen, we must have this greater than equals to e raised to the power 0, right? Suppose I say that log a is greater than equals to 0. This means the natural log. Then a is greater than equals to e raised to the power 0, means a is greater than equals to 1, right? Okay. Now we can see that 1 over mod x is greater than equals to e raised to the power 0, or 1 by a mod x is greater than equals to 1, and the mod x cannot be equal to 0 as it will be not defined over here, right? Okay. Now if I say that 1 by a is greater than equals to 1, right, then 1 is a greater than equals to a, right? Now if 1 is a greater than equals to a, can I say that a is less than equals to 1? Yes, this means the same thing. Similarly, if we are saying that 1 is greater than equals to mod x and x is not equals to 0, we can say that mod x is less than equals to 1 and x is not equals to 0, right? Okay. Now by the definition of mod, we have if mod x is less than equals to 1, then x lies between a -1 and 1 and x is non-zero. So let's plot this on the number line where we have the points as -1, 0 and 1. Now if we see this case that x lies in a -1 to 1, and if I draw this, so x is from -1, that will be shaded to 1, and this is also shaded. But we have a problem over this x is not equals to 0, right? So x cannot be equals to 0. Now hence the domain of our function will be from -1 to 0 union 0 to 1, right? Okay, so the domain of this function, that will be equals to -1 to 0 union 0 to 1, right? And this is our answer. So the correct option is option number C. Make sure to like, share and subscribe this channel, and let's move ahead to the next question, right? Okay, so the next question is this: find the value of the definite integral pi sine pi log x by x dx, where the limits of integration are 1 and e to the power 37. So let's get started. So if we say that let I is equals to this integral, right? I have named this as I. Now in place of this pi log x, let us substitute y. So let y is equals to pi log x, right? Okay. Then if we take the differentiation, then dy equals to pi into 1 by x. See, the derivative of log x is equals to 1 by x. I hope this is clear to all of you. So dy equals to pi into 1 by x dx, right? Okay, now we have to put this limits. These are the limits of x, right? So let's see what happens when x equals to 1. Okay, so when x equals to 1, then y is equals to pi log x. So pi into, in place of x we will substitute 1, so pi into log 1, and we know that log 1 is 0, so y equals to pi into 0, which means y is equals to 0, right? Next, when x is equals to e to the power 37, right? Okay, so when x is equals to e raised to the power 37, then y is equals to pi, and in place of x we will put e raised to the power 37. Now we know one a property of log, that log e to the power fx is equals to, this fx will come over here, so fx log e, and we know that a log e is 1, which is fx, right? So y equals to this 37 will come here, so y is equals to 37 pi log e. Now a log e means 1, so y is equals to 37 pi, right? Now let us change the limit of these integration, then we will have something like this. The lower limit will be 0, right? And the upper limit will be 37 pi. Okay. Now if we see that pi log x is y, right? So in place of pi log x, I can write y. And we have seen that pi by x dx is equals to dy. So this will change to sin y dy, right? Okay, now we have to just evaluate the value of this integral and we can get our answers. So let's quickly evaluate it. So the integration is from 0 to 37 pi sin y dy, right? Now how many of us knows the integration of sin y? Yes, we all know. Sin y, that will be equals to minus cos y, right? Okay, so over here we will have minus cos y, and then we have the limits of y as 0 to 37 pi, right? Now if I take this minus common out, then I can have minus cos y 0 to 37 pi, which will be equals to, first we put the upper limit, so cos 37 pi minus cos 0, right? Clear to you? Okay, now see cos 37 pi, cos 37 pi, so cos is this, 37 is odd, so odd multiples of pi means a minus 1, right? So cos 37 pi is minus 1, minus cos 0 is 1, so we have minus of minus 2, which is equals to plus 2. So the value of the integral is 2, and the option is option number D, right? Is 2. So make sure to like, share and subscribe.